I don't regret what I did, but I'm not happy with what I did either. Because you're bringing these beautiful beings into this world. And you feel that motherly love and you feel that maternal thing, and knowing what you're doing and knowing that you're giving them up for adoption is probably one of the hardest things I think any birth mother has to go through.
Get around to the left. I'm gonna go to the right.
Starboard side.
Not starboard. We're not in the Navy. My name is Kim. I'm 55 years old. I'm from San Diego, California. And for the past probably 10, 20 years, I've just been feeling really down about myself. And now I can say Kim is 55 and fabulous. For the past year, I've been on this weight loss journey, and I've lost 57 pounds to date, and it's been life-changing. I have more energy, and it's like I'm just tapping into this young, more adventurous Kim again. When I was 19 years old, I went into the military, and I was a sharpshooter, and I jumped out of planes. I was the bad bitch back then. I got you. You said, ugh. And now, 30 years later, I'm trying to get my groove back, especially in my dating life. Boo! You're shot.
Oh, crap.
Do you think we should just call a truce? Just call a truce and we'll work together.
You know how to use a gun?
I do. So I'm on a date, and this is Javier.
I'm excited to be here. I like women when they take charge.
Oh, do you?
See?
Okay. You got the right kind of woman then. We have a mutual friend, Sarah, that kind of set us up, right? Like a little blind date. Oh, you're a gentleman, too.
Try to.
When I saw Javier for the first time, I was like, well, he's kind of handsome. A little bit. No, I'm just joking. He's so handsome.
Gracias.
De nada. Oh, no, enemy! I've been casually dating for the last few months, but it is hard as to find a good man in your 50s. Okay, we're done. I'm done. I'm putting my gun down. I feel like I can see through all your games, and let's just be honest, I was with the biggest game player ever in the world. I met Usman on social media about 5 years ago. He's a singer, rapper in Nigeria, and after 11 months of talking on the phone, my ass was on a plane to Africa to go meet Usman in person. Oh my God! Oh my God! From the beginning, Usman and I went through a lot. We had a lot of challenges, a lot of disagreements.
Why would you bring me down here to shoot a video about another woman?
Oh my God, this is funny.
Is this funny too?
But eventually, we worked it out, and he put a ring on it.
Will you marry me, babe?
Yes! I knew that Usman wanted to have a couple kids, and my baby-making days are over, but I loved Usman so much that I was willing to let him take a second wife to have a baby. And it's crazy when I think about that.
When I get married to the second wife, I should take her child to you in the state.
No,
Listen to
sir.
me. That will bring you guys more closer.
No.
And you love each other like close friends.
No. But he wanted me and the second wife to like coexist and like make biscuits or something, I don't know, and like raise this baby together. What the Luckily, I came to my senses before this became a whole sister wives kind of thing. You're a asshole. You are a asshole. I'm done. We tried, right? Whew, we tried. I'm very alpha female now. I really don't need a man too much for anything, but I miss having a man. I want to feel emotionally supported. I want to feel the comfort and feel safe. Safe is like my biggest thing.
So how do you like it?
It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of my military days.
You were in the military?
Yes. Wore the little uniform, wore the little beret, jumped out of planes. I've done a lot.
I mean, that's very sexy.
Do you want to see me in my uniform?
Do you have your uniform?
No, but I'll get one. So, where do you live?
I live in Mission Hills.
Okay. Do you like live by yourself?
I have 2 roommates.
Oh, 2. So it's like a big bachelor pad.
No, not really. I live with 2 young women.
So like, how did you end up with 2 girl roommates?
I used to date one of them.
You used to date one of your
I
roommates?
used to date one of my roommates.
Okay. What happened? If you don't mind me asking.
Sadly, I cheated on her.
Javier.
She dumped me.
Well, I would have too, if you would have cheated on me too. Yeah. Javier is really cute, but there's a lot of red flags here. He's a man in his 50s with roommates. And like, what is the situation with his ex, right? He lives with her, he cheated on her, they're still banging. There's something going on there. It's not even a red flag at this point. It's like an ambulance siren going, Kim, get out of here. Kim, get out of here. Thank you so
Kim,
much.
it
It was
was
fun.
Very
It was
nice
fun.
to meet you.
Yeah, you too. In my past relationships, I let so much slide, and I'm just not gonna do it now. I'm not going to do it.
I'll text you
Okay,
or text me.
okay, got it. Thank you for taking
was
me out
fun.
here. It was fun. So I'm not gonna see Javier again, but some woman is gonna snatch him up. It's just not gonna be Kimberly. Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Hello, what are you doing?
I ran out of groceries at my house.
Oh, so is my house the grocery store now?
I actually need to take a few things.
You do? Oh. Jamal is my son. He's 30 years old. I don't think anybody could be prouder of their son than I am of Jamal. He is everything to me.
You have ranch?
Yeah, but you're not taking my ranch. I use that. I feel like we don't hang out anymore. You just come over when you need stuff.
That's not true. I'm gonna hang out here while I get my stuff. It's like a 2-for-1. Do you need 2 potatoes?
No, would you like to take a
Take
potato?
one. Yeah, I'll leave
Alright.
you 1.
Thanks. So yeah, I went on like a little laser tag date.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was fun.
But maybe dating isn't something you should be stressing too hard about.
I just feel like I
I
still
just
need.
think you have a lot of other things going on.
Indeed. Things have been feeling really tense and like really difficult between Jamal and I right now.
Can you tell me what's been going on with him?
I mean, there's no easy way to say what I have to say, you know, or discuss what I've done.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna go head out.
I've kept things from him that have broken his trust with me. Text me later or something.
Got you. I'll be pretty busy, but I will.
Make time for your mom, Jamal.
Alrighty. See you later.
I preach authenticity. I preach being genuine, and I've been living a lie. And when the truth comes out, these things that I'm hiding are going to hurt other people. I'll never forgive myself for that. Never forgive myself.
Ding dong.
Hey,
What's
how
up?
are you?
Good.
How are you? I'm good. I'm good. So this is a dresser I want to put in my guest room. See?
Is it big?
It's, look at the picture. Okay, here we go. So they go A into E. It goes like this. Yeah, this is E, see?
This is so fun.
So I went out for girls' night last night with Laura, Jody, and Lily. You know my friend from work, Lily. So we went to Mavericks, and they had this event called Pitch Me. Yeah,
Oh, no
so they
way.
did like a presentation of like what I'm looking for in a guy. And all the guys were like 12, Jamal. They weren't even like grown, you know?
Well, I feel like your last couple guys have been younger, so.
My last one guy was younger. So, well, B's not really. B's 44, so I mean, he's, you know,
What's his real name?
Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, B sounds better.
Yeah, but so then he texted me and I went over to a hotel with him last night. Sure you don't want to know
Yeah, I
about
don't
that.
need to hear that.
Things have been tense between me and Jamal lately. I've hid things from him for so long that when I told him, it just devastated him. As long as we're not talking about these things, Jamal and I are fine. But it's like everything's hidden under this carpet, and I have to pull that carpet away every now and then and talk about it. But Jamal will just hang up on me. He won't answer a text. He'll walk out the house. It's been very uncomfortable. You know, Larry's coming out here.
Why is he coming out here?
Just to see, like, you know, where I grew up at and, you know, get a little more of my family history. I wish I would have just handled this whole situation better, you know, but now I have to
wish you did too. You hid him for so long.
I've been carrying a really big secret for about 30 years. I did what I thought.
Yeah, but
what
why'd
I
you
thought
hide him
was
for
right.
so long?
Just give me a second. Jamal is not my only child. This is really hard for me. Jamal's dad and I were never married. We were together for 7.5 years. We were in the military together, and he was just cheating all the time. It was just like every day there was like a different girl. When I got pregnant with my first son, Larry, first thing his dad said was abort it. And I just couldn't do that. But I was only 21 years old. I couldn't imagine being a single mom. I was not mentally ready. I was starting my military career. I was just not ready. So I decided to put my son up for adoption, and I never told Jamal until last year, when Larry found us through an ancestry website.
I don't think you ever would have told me.
I would have told you.
I don't think so. And that's a huge thing for me is like, I don't think you ever would have told me. Because like, there was no reason to not tell me.
I just didn't know how to say it. You know, and it's always been like me and you, me and you, me and you. And I finally got our relationship to where like I've always wanted it to be, right? So it was better for me to just keep this big dark secret. I felt like in my head, I was just like trying to protect myself and then trying to protect you too. Because I just didn't—
How are you protecting
I
me?
don't know, I just didn't know how to handle it. That is the complete truth. I did not know how to handle this at all, at all.
Last year, I found out I had an older brother, full blood, mom and dad. And my first thought was that she was lying, it was a joke or something, because why would you hide this for so long when we're so close? And then when I found out it was true, I was just really pissed off. I had this whole other family and you knew about it. And I'm like, how could my own mom like look me in my eyes when she knows I have a whole brother? Dude, that's just not something I'm like even thought about forgiving yet. Cause I just don't know who would do that. So I'm like, damn. I don't know, I feel like your mom's the person you're supposed to trust, like only. Like, if you can't trust anyone else, you can trust her. But now it's like, wow, I can't trust anyone in the world anymore. Ooh, I'm like shaking. It's like hard for me to look at you when we even talk about this whole thing. You do make a lot of excuses.
I'm sorry that I hurt you so bad. I don't know what else I up, you know? Like, I don't know what else to say to fix it. I know keeping Larry from Jamal was not the right thing to do. It ended up just hurting him worse. Jamal had every right to know that he had a brother out there. And now all I'm trying to do is just repair what I up. Last year, Jamal and I went to North Carolina to meet Larry, his wife, and his son. Meeting Larry for the first time was like crazy because I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, this is my blood, this is my son, and he has my face. He looks just like me, but he's a total stranger to me. And technically, I'm a grandma, It's a surreal feeling. But I'm so relieved because he was such a good man. And I don't know how he would have turned out if I would have kept him, you know? It makes me feel certain that I did the right thing. Since then, Jamal and I have been talking with Larry, and I invited him to San Diego so I could get to know him more and he can see where I'm from.
What do you think you even want to do with Larry once he comes out here? Like, what's next? You think you're gonna have like a deep talk with him?
I have to have a deep talk with him.
About what?
About the other one. So I just don't have Jamal as a son. I have Larry, who I put up for adoption when I was 21 years old. Last year, when I told Jamal all of this and all of this opened, it hurt worse because I had hid it for so long.
It just sucks, dude. Like me thinking I was the only child, but then finding out not only my not only child, I have like multiple siblings.
Larry wasn't the only child that I put up for adoption. I also had a daughter a year later. My relationship with Jamal's dad at that point was not good, and I had to do what was best for me at the time. I don't regret what I did, but I'm not happy with what I did either. Because you're bringing these beautiful beings into this world. And you feel that motherly love and you feel that maternal thing and knowing what you're doing and knowing that you're giving them up for adoption is probably one of the hardest thing I think any birth mother has to go through.
I knew about my sister when I was 12, and then I found out about Larry because he found you a year ago. It's like, why in that gap you didn't just tell me about him?
I just didn't know how. I really just did not know how. When Jamal was 12, he overheard me and my mother talking about his sister, and that's how Jamal found out. I think I only told Jamal about one because it just thought to me like one would make sense, but to do it twice, I didn't want to him up. Did I handle it well? No, not at all.
I don't know. I really feel for Larry not telling him about our full-blood sister. I feel like every time I talk to him, it's like I'm like hiding a truth from him, and I feel like about it.
Do you not think I feel like too? I didn't tell Larry about his sister when he first found me because I was like trying to get to know him. He was trying to get to know me, and I just couldn't figure out a way to tell him. But now Larry wants to come visit us, and I have to go into this being completely 100% transparent. We can't build a strong, honest relationship if I'm keeping secrets from him.